Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be reviewing the New Year's Day Bowls and other smaller bowl games.
And we're going to see
we're here with Ball Boy.
Yeah.
We're doing our semifinal predictions, and then we're going to move on to our championship predictions.
Just so you know, we've been doing this for years. So.
Okay, this is our schedule for today. We're going to be reviewing all these games not in this order, and then we're going to predict the national championship. These are based off our predictions on the semifinal games. The first game is Alabama versus Kansas State. Kansas State comes in as Big 12 championships, as Alabama didn't even make the SEC championship game. Alabama's number 6. Kansas State's number 9. Who do you think is going to win this game and why?
I think Alabama's going to win this game because, even though they didn't make it, they were still amazing after all the years they've been through. So I think Alabama's going to pull it out, winning 35-26.
The concern is this the fall of Alabama?
What?
Is this the fall of Alabama? Do you think they're not going to get back up to the top like they used to be? I mean, they're coming with 2 losses.
No. This is not the fall. They can bring them up in the next season.
Okay, so Kansas State, I think Kansas State's going to pull this one out. In a close one.
No.
I think it's 38-35. Kansas State is Big 12 championships. They played a hard TCU team, a playoff team. And Alabama didn't even face a playoff team the whole season. No, they didn't. They
faced Georgia.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. Alabama's 2 losses.
They lost.
Tennessee and LSU. Georgia is undefeated. That means that Alabama didn't play them. They didn't play Michigan, did they? No. They didn't play TCU, did they? No. Did they play Ohio State? No.
Well, yes.
No, they didn't. Not this season. Our next game is Mississippi State versus Illinois. I've never heard of this bowl game, but I mean it's a ranked team, number 22 versus unranked Illinois. What? No, sorry. So I think it's Mississippi, Illinois. What do you have to say about this one?
This is really hard for me because I don't really watch these kind of football games. I'm kind of mean.
Okay, just say your prediction.
But I think Illinois is gonna win because they're better and plus everybody looks sponge. Everybody looks sponge.
Okay.
So come on.
You think an unranked team is better than ranked Mississippi State?
Yes. Because.
But think about this. Mississippi State's been playing harder teams. And for them to be ranked after playing these hard teams, they beat Ole Miss. A ranked team when they played.
But I think Illinois is going to make this round out. A close one. 35-33.
It's hard to get 33 points. Okay, I think Mississippi State's going to win this one. I think Mississippi State's played harder teams than Illinois this season. Illinois did face Michigan, a playoff team, and they almost beat them. But then they have these other losses to easy teams. They play easy teams like Charlotte and easy wins that they should be getting. I think Mississippi State's the better team. I think they're going to pull this one out 28-7. Our next game is
Tulane.
No, stop. Our next game is the New Year's Six Bowl. It is a Cotton Bowl, and it is between number 19, I think it's 19, Tulane versus number 10, USC. USC almost got into the college football playoffs, but got snagged from a blowout loss.
By who?
To Utah. Tulane lost they won against Troy in the Sun Belt Championship game.
Nice.
Who do you think is going to win this game?
It's hard to say because both of these teams are kind of good. But I think USC is going to win this one because they're a better team and plus everybody's red. And So I think this is going to be a blowout by USC 25-0.
Well, I think USC is going to destroy Tulane. Tulane's in a small conference.
Yes!
And
They are terrible!
Yeah, USC's in the Pac-12 and MEC conference.
And how is Tulane even in like a bowl? They're not even the 10. They're top 10.
Doesn't mean that. Okay,
But they're still
they won their
terrible.
conference, so they got it.
Whatever.
Okay, so yeah, it's gonna
That's
be
terrible.
it's gonna be 49-0 USC.
Oh.
Our next game is probably the biggest game until semifinals. Number 11 Penn State versus number 8 Utah.
Wait.
Who do you think's gonna win this game?
Penn State all the way. I think Penn State's going to win this one. And Utah is going to lose by 48.
Wow.
Because Utah sucks and Penn State's better.
Okay. I agree with that. I think it's gonna be a closer game. I think it's gonna be set on 28-21. Penn State. Our next game is the playoff game. Number 1 Georgia versus number 4 Ohio State. Who do you think's winning this game?
Georgia!
Why do you think Georgia's winning this one?
Because number 1 and they won the national championship last year. And they won the SEC. I think they're going to win 27-20. 20.
Okay.
27-20.
I think Ohio State's pulling this one out.
Close.
I think Ohio State's the better team. I don't think Ohio State's the better team, but I think Georgia has.
2 more wins.
Yeah, I mean, they've been number 1 pretty much the whole season, except for that 1 week. That Tennessee was number 1. Last season they were number 1 most of the year. I think Ohio State's gonna upset them, 21-20. The next playoff game is the Vero Fiesta Bowl versus number 3 TCU versus number 2 Michigan. Who's winning this one?
Michigan. Because first of all, even though TCU has been really good this year, Michigan has been so good. They've almost been undefeated.
They have been undefeated.
They've been undefeated. So,
TCU is almost undefeated.
TCU is almost undefeated, but Michigan's winning this one by a blowout. I think it's 37-7.
So you think Michigan's gonna go to safety? Oh wow. I think the concern for TCU is if Max Duggan's the one leading their team.
Well,
I mean, you saw that last drive in regulation against Kansas State. He ran 70-some yards down the field by himself to score. I think TCU's going to pull this one out close. 39-35. So here's Ball Boy's prediction for the championship game. Georgia versus Michigan. This is probably not true, but we'll go with it. It's number 1 Georgia versus the number 2 Michigan. Who's winning this game?
This is hard to say, but I think the winner of this season for NCAAWF is Michigan.
What's the score?
37-36.
Okay. This is my prediction. I think Ohio State wins this one, sadly. I think they win 49-7.
You say TCU's bad?
No, I just think they haven't played hard teams. Okay. So that's all for this video. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit that like button.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
Yep.
The Vobo Fiesta Bowl, it's not a Vobo. It's Cheez-It.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No. It's not Cheez-It. That's the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Yeah, but normally it is Cheez-It.
No, PlayStation.
Then
That's it for this video. See ya, guys, and goodbye.